I wonder what this is about. Fraud? Connection to rebels? What has this country come to? Hey, it's a politician again.
So you've heard? It's a real mess. It's a shame since they looked really promising before.
I guess we know who we aren't voting for.
Wait, are you sure that's really everything?
Did you hear that?
Is someone playing a prank on us?
No, I'm not. Look over here. Over here. You guys really need to double check the way you consume online content. You didn't even bother to fact check.
What do you mean? And who are we talking to?
Don't mind that. I need you to listen up. I'm going to help equip yourselves with the necessary things you need to know in order to protect yourself from misinformation, especially from
What are you
AI.
talking about? What misinformation?
Great question. Let's start. Let's review the post you were looking at. What we have here is a video of a politician declaring certain things that look very incriminating.
Exactly. It's on video too, so it's really crazy.
Are we entirely sure that this is real?
I mean, it is a video. How could it not be?
You have to be really careful these days. AI today is able to generate fake hyper-realistic videos, and this is known as deepfake. It makes use of information about your body, facial expressions, and voice, and with this is able to make a replica of you through video.
Impossible. But this is really scary.
How exactly are we supposed to deal with something like this?
It's a good thing it isn't hopeless. Although, currently, it is easy to spot AI deepfakes as the video will seem erratic and behave in a stiff manner. But AI is only expected to get better and better.
Then how else can we know?
In politics, you have to ask yourself the purpose of the content and who posted it. Is it consistent with the identity of the said politician? Does the content match with their actions? Who posted it and why? In order to not fall to deepfake propaganda, you need to think critically and check with verified sources on the matter.
Dude, check this out. It says AI can create paintings, music, and even news articles.
It does sound impressive, but also scary, right? I mean, how can we tell AI from human apart?
Good question. Now, how do we indeed know if what we consume online is real or AI junk? Now that AI can create a variety of media, you have to be wary since a lot of it will be aimed at manipulating opinions. This is what we call fake content generation. With the usage of AI to mimic human creativity, it will be used to spread misinformation to sway people's beliefs.
This is terrible. Can we even do something about this?
Exactly. Media generated by AI may seem convincing initially, but current generations lack depth and factual accuracy. You have to keep in mind that they're mostly for grabbing your attention than informing.
My head is starting to hurt. This means that we'll have to be thinking a lot about what we consume online.
Yes, you have to be skeptical with what you see. Fake content generation, a lot of time, will have headlines to stir big emotions, and in the finer details, you may be able to spot poor grammar, inconsistent details, and most especially, a lack of credibility. Learning to cross-check with actual credible sources will be helpful, but most of all, you have to think critically.
Hey, check this out. My feed's filled with things we talked about earlier. It's like they listen to us.
That's crazy. And I kept seeing political posts that are way too specific. How does it know what we want?
Now this is something we call audience targeting. AI analyzes your online behavior. This is what you click, watch, and search for to create a detailed profile of your interests and beliefs. This is often used for personalized ads, But the danger is that it can also be exploited for manipulation.
So it's not just a matter of more ads, is it?
Exactly. If the ones who control them have bad intentions, they can use AI to spread misleading information tailored to your preferences. This specific tactic is called micro-targeting, where people are fed content designed to trigger specific emotions and influence decisions.
This is just crazy. Can we stop this too?
No, not entirely, but you can be aware of it. Question content that feels too personal or emotional, check if posts are from verified sources, and avoid echo chambers, places online where everyone agrees and reinforces the same beliefs.
So, being aware is the first step?
Recognizing when you're being targeted helps you stay in control. Stay informed, stay critical, and don't let algorithms decide what you believe.
I hope you have learned a lot on how AI can be used as a weapon for politics, especially if it concerns influencing online opinions and controlling narratives. There is great benefit and effect if one is able to have power over the way people make their opinions. And this is a very critical, especially online. That is why it is important to remember and practice the ways we identify the threats we face and properly protect ourselves from them. It really always boils down to critical thinking. What is this post about? Who posted it? Why was it posted? Is it verified information? Or is it hearsay? Thinking about a lot of questions may seem tedious, but it is important if you want to double check if there's any attempt at online narratives being controlled. However, we can only do so much. The current levels of AI are impressive, but its mistakes and its nature of being artificial intelligence can still be found out and pinpointed. But that is only for the AI of today. At the rate of how AI has advanced and will advance even further, we are going to reach a point where we can no longer tell if the media we consume on the internet is still human-made or not. We will no longer be able to point out the traits or mistakes that we still can today. Critical thinking can do us a great favor, but we have to ask ourselves if we really want a future where AI and human media content is no longer discernible from one another. It is our responsibility as citizens to be involved in the matters that influence the nature of power and authority in our country. If we do not exercise our rights, we forfeit them. We are lucky that AI can still be discerned from human works today. But in the future, even with what we have learned from critical thinking, our chances of detecting AI influences on our politics online will only get slimmer and slimmer. A status quo where we are in constant doubt and scrutiny of everything is a disastrous landscape. In order to protect our politics, the progression of AI must be put to a halt. We cannot allow artificial intelligence to develop further.